go ahead and start with the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers picked up in the offseason the coveted Donovan Mitchell. The player the Knicks missed out on, which was, again, makes no sense. But let's look at the potential starting five here. And again, there are. I don't know if they're playing tonight. Are they playing tonight?
They might be. Let me. Cavs playing tonight. Yeah, they played tonight.
Okay. And they lost. That's all good. I'm looking forward to seeing those highlights and stuff. But it looks like the starting lineup was Darius Garland, had Donovan Mitchell. This is what I wanted to see though. Who was going to start that small forward spot? Because that's what I was wondering about. So apparently they put LeVert.
Mm-hmm.
They put LeVert in the spot and got Mobley. So okay. Because they also got Xzequtive. So it's like, who could be that small forward spot? He could have been in that spot. So yeah, that's why I was wondering what happened tonight. So that's the actual starting five right now. And I don't know if I continue, but yeah, they also have Mobley and Allen, of course. You got some key reserves. You got Kevin Love. You got Robin Lopez. You got Ricky Rubio. You got Osman. Nato played tonight. Okay. You got Raul Nato. Okay. Cool. So the biggest question is who's going to consistently play that spot? Because of course Garland, along with Donovan, will definitely be the starting backcourt no matter what.
Absolutely.
Mobley will always stay there for sure, and as well as Allen. So it's like, who can fill that role? It's interesting. I wonder how JB Bickerstaff will, really see how this roster will shape up. They have good veteran presence here too, along with the young squad. I think they can really make some noise this year. I really do. Last year they had 44 wins. They ranked 20th on offensive rating, and they ranked 5th in defensive rating. So clearly, I expect the Cavs to be in the playoffs for sure. Depending on matchups, I'm like, they could definitely make it into the playoffs. Last year they only made it to the play-in, and that was kind of due to they get past the play-in due to injuries.
Yeah.
I definitely expect them to be firmly in the playoffs as a top. Let's see. Right now, they should at least be a top 5 seed. They should, to me. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on it. But they're definitely going to be one of the top teams in the East. So, yeah, that's my take on it. I'm looking forward to see how they play. And if Karras convert, how will you look in this offense? Because he needs a consistent spot. He's been split up in the past couple of years. He was with Brooklyn, then he was with Indy, and now he's with the Cavs. I need him to be in a consistent system too, because I think LeVert can be that dude. Because he showed potential back in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
he can really contribute, and if he gets to going with Cleveland, that's it. I'm done. There's a lot of potential. Yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
I like the Cavs. I love the addition of Darius Garland. I mean, not Darius Garland. Donovan Mitchell. With Darius Garland in the backcourt. they're, I guess, technically a smaller backcourt, but both of those dudes are tremendously athletic, very skilled players. We know what Donovan Mitchell can do. He was carrying the Jazz for pretty much his entire time there. And I think that now he's paired up with another all-star level guard, Darius Garland. It's going to be very fun to watch those two go to work. And I think Karis LeVert, like you said, is another key player for them. I think he's the right guy for the starting spot. Talent-wise, he can be their third guy after Mitchell and Garland. He can be that third guy for sure. And even with how they're built, if he were to take on like a staggered role where he's like taking, I guess, time with the second unit, that would be big because he's able to get his own shot easily. And I think that even like as they're constructed right now, as they're with that lineup, I think he can go for easy 17, 18 a game. And I think that would be huge for them if I'm thinking that they're going to play out how they do. Mobley and Jared Allen in the front court is also just phenomenal addition by Cleveland to add Jared Allen, who is just a monster on defense, and now he's developing a bit of an offensive game. Like at least you can give him the ball and he can get you a couple points, in a stretch. That's all you need. And Mobley is just super talented. I think he's
superstar on the way, potential, like for real.
He can be like an even more skilled version of Chris Bosh. You know what I mean? Like Chris Bosh.
Good comparison. That's a good comparison.
Very much underrated, even though we know how great he was and how instrumental he was to Miami and even in his Toronto days. Evan Mobley is that times 10, in my opinion, if he keeps excelling the way he is. And then they have some interesting players in the second unit with Kevin Love. Obviously, he's going to be stretching the floor with his shooting. Obviously, we know how much of a monster rebounder he is. Isaac Okoro is another guy that interests me. Very, very talented wing, athletic. And they still have other players like Dean Wade. They have Ricky Rubio, who's I think currently injured, but still another veteran presence that can help Garland, help the other guards. They have an interesting team. So I think I'm not saying they win the conference or anything like that, but I think they can be in that 4 to 6 range of the playoff teams. So that's what I think. I think they're gonna have a fun team. They're gonna be fun to watch. I'm excited about it.
Oh.